Today we're going to be talking about how to hold the bow by using a pencil. So this is going to be a pre-bow hold lesson. I'm going to start by putting marks on my hand. I'm going to take a pen, and if you have a washable marker, you could do the same thing, but watch where I'm putting the marks first. I'm going to start with my thumb. The inside corner of my thumb is where the dot is going to go, and I'll show you that in a close-up shot. That inside corner of my thumb is going to touch on the first crease of my middle finger right here. So I'm going to put a dot there. So the two dots will be connected and it will make a circle like this. I'm also going to add some other markings on my hand. On the index finger, I'm going to put a mark halfway between the first joint and the second joint, and it's going to be a little bit over on the side because that's where that will be touching on the bow when we use the bow, but for today on the pencil. And then on my ring finger, I will put a dot on the first joint. So now I have dots on the two middle ones, and sometimes we call those two middle ones hugger fingers. And then the last mark is on the very tip of the little finger, and it's going to be close to the fingernail. So all of these marks are going to help you to put your bow, or today the pencil, into the right position in your hand as you pick it up. So I'll set this down now. Okay, so now that you have the marks on your hand the way you need them, pick up a pencil and hold it in your left hand, and take your right hand and put the thumb dot together with the middle finger dot and make a circle. And you can just hold on to this pencil for just a second while we get the hand ready, the right hand ready, which is going to be the bow hand. So you have a circle here. You can look through the circle, look around the room, see things like a periscope. And notice that all my other fingers are nice and relaxed, and I'm not doing anything that has a lot of tension in it. I'm keeping everything nice and soft. Now what I'm going to do is hang my hand down at my side, and that also helps me to feel relaxed in my fingers that are touching my thumb together with my middle finger. Now I'm going to bring the hand back up, nice and relaxed, and now I will take my touching points open and then put the pencil right in between those touching points. If you can see on the inside of my hand, my thumb doesn't touch my middle finger anymore because the pencil is in between the thumb and the middle finger. So I still have a nice circle, and I have a good relaxed feel in my hand. The next thing I'm going to do is touch the mark on my index finger down onto the top of the pencil, and then the mark from my ring finger right next to my middle finger, and then the little finger here has the dot on the tip of the finger, so it's going to go sitting right on top. So now I have a very nice bow hold hand. There's still a circle on the inside. You can even test it out to see if you can put your finger through that hole. You could look around, just be careful not to poke yourself with the pencil. And now let's just take it away from our hand and shake everything out, and let's do it one more time. So we have all of our marks. Take the thumb dot and the middle finger dot and make a circle. Make sure everything is soft, so just hang it down at your side. You can shake it around a little bit. You can move it all around and look through your hole there, your circle. And then take the pencil. I'm going to show it to you from this other angle this time. Open and close. And when you close, remember that the thumb and the middle finger don't touch each other because the pencil is in between. Lay down your first finger, your index finger, on the mark. Put your ring finger on the mark, and put your little finger right on the very top. One thing you can do to check and see if you're holding it too tightly is to tap that little finger a couple times and it should feel nice and relaxed as it's tapping. Try tapping your first finger. Is it still touching at the spot that you marked? Tap your middle finger. See if you can do it that way. And tap your ring finger. That one's a little harder. And now let's check one other thing. I'm going to turn it upside down and let go with my other hand. I'm checking to make sure my middle finger and my thumb are not touching. And I'm also checking to see that I have a nice big bend in my thumb. If you have a big bend here, then you're doing it right. Some people call that a mountaintop. Some people call it a very important place. What we don't want to do is straighten the thumb like this. That would be incorrect hold of the bow. So we want to always have a nice bend in the thumb. And there you have a very nice bow hold on a pencil. In the next video, we'll be talking about how to put the bow hold onto the actual bow.